So the solo challenge came about when I was just making a beat in my home studio, and about halfway through making it I thought it wasn't quite right for my project, for my album. So I just uploaded it to SoundCloud and Instagram and asked people whether they wanted to do their thing over it, record a video, upload it and tag me, and I'd share some of the results. And 4 solo challenges later, I realised I didn't really want it to get lost in the kind of social media vacuum. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make it into an EP and record it properly and release it with some of my favourite responses. So that's what we did. For this track I've teamed up with the amazing Kaisha from Brighton, amazing singer-songwriter, and an awesome saxophonist from Barcelona called David Nuri. And now I think it's recording.
Hello, my name is David Nuri. During the lockdown you don't have opportunities to do music with other musicians.
It's kind of fun doing it this way, and it's different, and it's also how everyone else is doing it right now.
Yeah.
Doing things via internet, it has been the only way to do music and to collaborate with other musicians.
The biggest challenge I think was making basically Instagram minute-long clips into a fully structured track.
I heard about the solo challenge through Sam's Instagram. I've been following him for quite a while. Got the full beat from Sam and I put it on loop and I just wrote until I found something good. More than anything, I was honoured to be a part of it. So, yeah.
So for Winter Reflections, I teamed up with Leah White, who's an amazing singer-songwriter, and Brother Man, who's an awesome rapper and singer.
So obviously the recording process for this song was a little bit different from usual. We recorded it in lockdown, meaning we didn't even see each other to do this. So another day, another sesh.
A good friend of mine sent me the link to the solo challenge and said that it might be something that I'd be interested in, and as soon as I heard the track I was mesmerised and I had something for it instantly.
Probably the biggest challenge of it was the fact that both Brother Man and Leah White submitted ones with vocals, so they both had separate lyrical ideas.
It took us a while to come up with something that we actually wanted to use.
Essentially, I got the instrumental, I created some verses, we spoke about the themes, then we kind of all brought our ideas together in one pool, and it was kind of like a give and take, back and forth process.
To be able to turn something that was just an Instagram challenge into a full-blown release is super exciting.
So, August Blue features singer-songwriter Mikey Jose, and I remember when he first sent the solo challenge just thinking how insane his voice was, and I thought the melodies were great as well, so I thought it'd be dope on the EP.
I first heard Sam's music through my Spotify Discovery playlist, and I was immediately hooked by all of Sam's music.
So we ended up making the verse from his solo challenge, the first verse into the second verse, and we completely wrote a new first verse. Then when we got to past the second chorus, we were like, okay, what should we do now? So I wrote a completely new section, and yeah, I think it's actually one of my favourite parts of the track now.
Everything was communicated through Zoom. Sam was super awesome in terms of collaboration and in terms of communication, and it was a really awesome and enjoyable process throughout.
So Nightshade is the final track from the EP, and it features Jed Holland, who's an amazing violinist, singer, songwriter. When Jed sent his original solo challenge over, it was a violin solo, and I thought it was beautiful, and I thought it would be amazing to finish up the recorded version with a violin solo.
So I found out about the Sam Will solo challenge on my Explore feed, just popped up, and I thought I'd hop on it with my violin, which is my first instrument.
And I was looking through Jed's Instagram and I saw that he sings as well, and I reached out to him and I said, how do you feel about, you know, writing a verse and a chorus as well, and singing and playing, and he's up for it, so that was wicked.
We made this track in lockdown, which was super weird. I'm so used to working in the studio with someone rather than kind of through a screen, but we made it work.
Probably my favourite part of the track is the outro with the violin solo from Jed. I think it's really beautiful and an amazing way to finish up the track. and the EP. It's definitely been a learning experience for me in terms of I got to take a back seat and focus on the production and the mixing rather than like vocals and lyrics and things. It was also amazing to work with so many different people and collaborate in a way that wouldn't usually be the way of doing it, you know. We recorded it all during lockdown, so none of us have met to record. It was all done in isolation. And I mean, Mikey Jose's in Vancouver, Brother Man's in Valencia, David Nuri's in Barcelona. So yeah, we were sending files across the world, getting in video conversations on Zoom and just, yeah, doing it that way, which was really interesting way of doing things, quite challenging at times because there's definitely something about all being in the same room and vibing together. It took a bit of getting used to, I think. But yeah, I'm super happy with how the EP turned out, and I loved working with everyone, and I'm just glad we got to make it happen.